Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be making a recipe that is not my own. It is a recipe by Maria Emmerich, and I wanted to make this recipe for my PSMF challenge group that we're doing over on Patreon, and I thought that I would go ahead and film it on here as well so that you can see how it turns out. I'm actually going to be making her protein sparing pizza crust. This is going to be my first time making it. We're in this challenge right now over on Patreon. We are actually continuing through March because everyone is really enjoying it. If you want to join, the link is down below in the description below this video. You can also go over to my website, lowcarbrevelation.com, and look for Patreon and click on that link, and then you can go there. You have to pay the $10 tier, and you can cancel anytime. It's $10 a month, and we're going to be going all the way through the end of March for the challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and film that today and let you know how it turns out and give my opinion on the pizza crust that is basically made out of egg whites. But right now I'm getting ready to make something hot to drink, and I wanted to show you one way that I enjoy Element hot. And today I'm going to be using the chocolate raspberry. This one is delicious. It's great hot. I have a mug of hot water that I just heated up in my little kettle, and I just pour the whole packet in, and I forgot to get a spoon. Hold on. Well, I just give that a stir. It's like a chocolate raspberry hot chocolate. It's so delicious. And then I like to have mine a little bit richer and a little bit creamier, and I just add a little bit of heavy cream and give that a stir and enjoy. This is something that you could use at the end of the day after dinner if you want something sweet. So if you're wondering what Element is a very clean electrolyte drink mix. It is gluten-free, sugar-free, and it doesn't have any extra junk in it. It has a science-backed ratio of sodium, magnesium, and potassium. It is perfect for a low-carb diet. Right now, Element has a special offer for my viewers. If you go to the link that is right here on the screen at drinkelement.com/low-carb-revelation. The link is down below this video in the description. Also, I will put the QR code right here on the screen where you can scan it with your camera on your phone, and it will take you right over to Element's website. You can go over to the website, make a purchase of anything on the website, and Element will send you a free sample pack like this one with 8 different flavors, so you can sample them or you can gift this to a friend. So I'm gonna go ahead and drink my hot drink, and then I will get to that recipe. Thank you, Element, for sponsoring this video. Delicious. How you make the pizza crust. I took, the recipe calls for 6 egg whites, and I measured out about 3/4 of a cup of just plain egg whites in a carton. That ended up being about the equivalency of 6 egg whites. And you're gonna beat them, just the egg whites, until they are stiff peaks. Then you're gonna take some egg white powder. That sun is right in my eyes. And you're gonna need a 1/2 cup. You're gonna just fold this into the egg whites. You can add some Italian seasoning. That is purely optional. I'm gonna go ahead and add some. Then you're just gonna mix this all together. This is a 9 or a 10-inch skillet. And then I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. This is gonna go in the oven for, I believe the recipe calls for 10 to 15 minutes, somewhere around there. Then you're gonna remove it from the oven and put whatever kind of sauce and toppings that you want on this. And you will have a high protein carnivore pizza crust. All right, I'm gonna put this in the oven, and I will be back in about 10 minutes or so to show you what kind of toppings I'm gonna be putting on this today. All right, I was just looking at Maria's recipe, and she actually made it in a rectangular like lasagna pan. So it was much more spread out and the slices were thinner. I, for some reason, was thinking it was made in an iron skillet because I've seen her make similar things like this in an iron skillet. However, this is gonna be a deep dish. So you can see here, this is partially cooked. It was in the oven for about 10 minutes and it feels a little firm. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my toppings for today. I'm gonna be making a barbecue chicken pizza, and I have some sugar-free barbecue sauce here that I'm just gonna spread on the top. I have a recipe for sugar-free barbecue sauce over on my website at lowcarbrevelation.com if you wanna go and check that out. Okay, that's gonna be the sauce. This looks really good. Chicken breast over here that is already pre-cooked. I just chopped it up into some small chunks and I'm gonna put that on top. I personally think that Monterey Jack cheese would be really good with this, but I only have cheddar, so that's what I'm gonna be using today to top this with. And I'm doing protein sparing, so I'm gonna really go sparingly on the cheese because of the added fat. This is gonna go back in the oven at 400 degrees for another 10 to 15 minutes. And I'll be back to show you what it looks like and I'll do a taste test. Look at that, looks really good. I was afraid to keep cooking it. I didn't wanna overcook it. It's brown on the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this up and give it a try. Looks like it's cooked through. It's crazy that this crust is egg whites. Egg white, liquid egg whites, and egg white powder. And look at that. I'm gonna give it a try. Let me grab a napkin. Okay. I like it. It's good. The first question I'm gonna get, I know it, is it eggy? And I have to say, it's made of eggs. It definitely does have a little bit of an eggy taste to it, but I don't mind that. I think that it's perfectly fine. It's amazing that the texture is like a crust. It's sturdy. Look at that. I would definitely make this again. This is really good, especially with the barbecue sauce and the chicken. It's a lot like a chaffle, the flavor of a chaffle, because you have the eggs and the cheese from the top. It kind of gives you that flavor of a chaffle. But definitely would try this again. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go for now. I encourage you to give this a try. If you got some egg whites and some egg white powder, that is it. That's all you need for this recipe. And then your toppings. Give it a try. And if you do try it, let me know what you think. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for now. It's a short and sweet video. Make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you really soon. Have a great day and God bless. All right, for those who are interested in our little remodeling project over here, the floor over here was cut out because of the cabinets. The cabinets were set down in the floor. And Ed found up in the garage some flooring and the padding that you put underneath. And it's probably just about enough what you found in the garage to fix this area. So it's really nice. The furniture that we bought is going to sit on top of the floor. We had a box of the flooring right here, and we have this padding that goes underneath, and that's my kitty cat, Callie. She always likes to be in the camera, don't you, Callie? But yeah, I mudded these spots
last night, and I'm waiting for them to dry out really good. I'm gonna sand them down today and add another coat. And tomorrow we're gonna be going and picking up some paint, and I'm gonna paint this whole area. We're actually gonna be painting the whole house down here, down the hallway, the laundry room, the foyer, the kitchen, all the walls. This one, we're not sure how we're gonna accomplish this yet, but the rest of the walls, I think that we can do. So stay tuned for more on how this is gonna look and how this is gonna turn out. We're really excited. So Ed did a really good job patching the floor here. You can see here, it looks really good. And we just have to sand and paint this, and it'll be all ready for our new piece of furniture.